Just a few blocks down the street from the state capitol in Indiana, it's Lucas Oil Stadium, downtown Indianapolis, the home of the Colts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Indianapolis Colts. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from Indianapolis. And he's stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
And a big run right out of the blocks. He gets forward for 9 on the first play of the game.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
2nd and inches.
Set. Reel it.
They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 12 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Rolling right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Go, let's go. Ready.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Tyson Campbell that time, able to knock it away.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic, and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time, he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
At their own 11-yard line.
Hey, run!
They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, I'm gun. Let's go. Hey, change track.
In motion comes Thomas. Got a man. That's Rashee Rice. A 19-yard pickup there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
I got it.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Receiver in motion. Going right. They go right back to Rice. He's got it again. He's to the 15. And he will score. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Jacksonville. That's his first touchdown of the new year. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Jaguars will take a 7-0 lead.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. It's a gain of 34. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
380. Cap, 5-9, 5-9. Home to troops right. Set.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Colts first down.
A couple of explosive runs here to start the drive, and now you got to ask yourself, what's the counterpunch? I think as this defense continues to pack themselves in tight, this is a prime opportunity to try to take a big shot downfield.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Here's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Hey, go Lion.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Hey, go Lion. Set. Go.
Now give on the ground. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Colts. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be taken in at the 2. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Play is stopped. We have an injury to one of the Jaguars. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, Lawrence. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Herbert now on 1st down. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Baylor tight. Ready.
On play action. Now Herbert gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
This is going to be taken in at the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he finally gets forced out of bounds, but that was a fantastic return.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. He'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. 33 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. Now a give, but here comes a reverse.
So I like these plays. I think the more guys, Mike, that you can get involved in the ground game, the better. And of course, they're going to get enough touches to their back in a traditional sense, but make the defense defend every blade of grass from sideline to sideline and from line of scrimmage to the end zone. And one of the best ways to do it is to get your wide receivers, get your speed guys involved in the run game.
From the 1, 2nd and goal. In motion comes Thomas.
Red, cut. Red.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here we go on the return from the 1. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 41-yard line.
Set.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Down the sideline, past the 45. And they finally bring him down, but he gets it to the red zone. Brings it inside the 20. A big gainer for Indianapolis. An even 40 yards.
Travel like LeBron, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Get out. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Indy. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. The quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. In motion comes Thomas. Now a give up the middle. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Quick throw on the uphill is batted away. That is incomplete. It's a good job of recognition by the defense. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
3rd and long.
Hey, go! This is high. Hey, smash! Go with him. Hey! 13, Lou!
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
5-9.
Herbert now on 1st down. Open man, his tight end, Tyler Warren. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Talk things over before 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Set. Black 80. Go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal. But nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Home trips right. Set.
Herbert to throw for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. He's got it! That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line. A big play for Jacksonville. A gain of 69 yards.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready.
So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal.
11.
Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll go with him again. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
So backed up now to the 8-yard line. It's 3rd and goal. In the pistol, here's Lawrence. And for the 3rd time in this 1st half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Van Ginkel.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Ready? 180. Cut. Go. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Set. Baylor. Let's go, let's go. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 21. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
One of the things that makes him one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike, is his ability to create separation downfield. He makes it so easy for his quarterback to not only find him, but to constantly create a nice throwing window like he did right there.
21. Ready.
Up the middle they go. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing, Herbert exiting the pocket right, laying out, and he made the catch. What a play! They get 16 on that connection. First down, Indianapolis.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
Set. Go.
To the ground, a first down run. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
Set. Delta. Crowd right, crowd right, crowd right. Set.
They'll stay on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Made at the 12-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now a
Pistol here for Herbert. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Colts. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ripped. Here we go.
He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers. It's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 7.
Motion man is Rice. So second down, and they'll run it.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. That is caught out wide on the RPO. Here's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 44-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A 61-yard attempt.
And that is no good. He missed it, and they do not cut into the deficit.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Baylor Tigers.
Throwing on first down is Herbert. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's his third catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Set. Grenade. Grenade. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's hit after the catch and the ball comes free. The Jaguars have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
On first down, Lawrence. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Hey, go.
Motion man is Rice.
Here we go.
Now a throw here. It's backwards. He might be looking to throw this, but he's not going to be able to get rid of this. He's going to be tackled behind the line of scrimmage. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half. Third and long.
Lisa 24.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And a nice job defensively, and they don't let him get away. It's good for 7, but it makes it fourth down. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Got it. Ready? All right.
Motion man is Rice. Lawrence now to throw on first down. That's complete to Rice. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Second down, Lawrence. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
The Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Rip. Here we go.
They'll try the right side this time. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9. Setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He's got it. That's a first down at the cross midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
They go play action for Lawrence. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
A loss of 9 yards.
Here's Lawrence. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
Hey, Lion. Hey, soak us.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Hey, easy. Route. Here we go.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
11. Hey, go. Son. Silver.
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Colts will take over here just shy of the 30.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7.
21. 80. Crowd right.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
14 on the pickup. That's good for a Colts first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Baylor Tigers.
first and 10. Here's Herbert. A short pass taken in by Warren. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From just shy of midfield, here's second down and 7. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jack Heiser in on the tackle.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
Hey, ram. Home to troops right. Baylor Tiger. Set.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. Brian Cook there defensively to knock that one away.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Colts about to kick this one away. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, Lion.
Handoff here, up the middle, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Center. 11. Go, let's go. Sink right. Go. 11, Agate.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, son. Hey, kill.
Motion man is Rice.
Take right open.
Lawrence now on second down. This one complete to Campbell. And a mark him down up beyond the 30. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Jacksonville.
On red.
Throwing is Lawrence. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Now second down throw for Lawrence. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. from just across the midfield stripe. Here's 2nd and 3.
Easy, route. Here we go.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Now, this looks like a design run, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on downs.
Set. Unity. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. 12. 21. Hey, Ram.
Herbert now on 1st down. Short one, and it's caught by Warren. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Caleb. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. And another score in another good performance after winning the opener on their way to 2-0.
Mike, you can't be 2-0 without being 1-0, and for them to be able to continue to string early wins together in the first part of the year, this is the start that every team dreams about. This is what you work for all off-season long, to start your season and build some early momentum. Gives you a lot of flexibility and wiggle room as the rest of this season plays on.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
Now Lawrence. Quick throw, taken in. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That is hard. He gets the hook up with Rice. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Red on red.
Now here's Lawrence. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
15 yards on the play.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down? Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Hey, Ron! Hey, Jason, track! 11. Think right open. 11. Phil.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Run!
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they'll come up here 1st and 10.
Ready!
They'll stick with him again. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Goes brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Thrown left side, the catch is made. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. Going up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
6-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Play action now. It's Herbert. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down.
Hey, go.
Now a give on the ground. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Jaguar 1st down.
Hey.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's able to push his way forward. A gain of about 2. It'll be 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Second down and 8. Lawrence now. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And third down coming up. To throw is Lawrence. A ball deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll drop to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Hey, Catholic. Go.
On play action. Now Herbert. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, Indianapolis.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
12.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Colts. They get the job done here at home, and they follow the opening weekend victory with another here to move to 2-0 on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.